So Gary Keller says that you can be any place different in about 5 years. So if you think about your life, where do you want to be 5 years from now? Where do you want to be doing? Where do you want to work? Where do you want to live? Just 5 years from now. What you see really does impact your mindset and exposure, what you expose yourself to. If you expose yourself to greater, then your mind is able to envision what greater looks like. I was at a house last night and it had all of the things. Areas to chill out and be with family, areas to play cornhole, areas to swim. It was incredible. And what does that do for your mind? Anytime you get an opportunity to go to someone's house or to go to someplace different, like accept the invitation. And what did that do for my mind? It expanded my mind. So when you think about the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, there's two different dads, right? There's the poor dad that never is able to think outside the box. He's got a fixed mindset. This is the way it's always going to be. Things are never going to get better. I can't start a business. I can't buy a house. I can't get a better job. I can't make more money. That's the mindset of the poor dad. The rich dad, however, and then you teach this to your kids, whether you believe that you're teaching it to them like teaching them how to ride a bike or based off of your actions and your mindset and your verbiage, your children are picking this up from you like audibly, and I don't know what the word is that I'm trying to use, but they're picking it up from you and you're not teaching it to them. Why? Because they watch what you do over what you say. Because you can teach them one thing, but they're really watching what you do. So in terms of the rich dad has this mindset of, here's the question the rich dad asks himself: how can I? The poor dad says, I can't. The rich dad, how can I? You know what that does for your mind? When you say, how can I? Like immediately, do you even see the difference with that? Immediately your mind is like, how can we figure this out? 5 years from now, if I want a house with a pool and outside seating and TVs and all of the things, how can I? Do I want to be that house in the family where everybody wants to come? Is that you or is that just me, right? Think about Christmas. Do you want to be the house where everybody wants to come to because you've got the pool and it's not always about things, but it is about memories. And so those things do help you make the memories. So even if it's not about the things, what memories, how are you going to set yourself up to be that person if that's what you want to be? So just think about spending the night, Christmas Eve, and having the matching pajamas and all of the things. Do you want everybody to be over your house? Like if you do, what are you doing today in order to accomplish that? Right? If you got little nieces and you got little grandkids and you got littles and you want to be the place where they come so that they don't want to hang out at the club and they want to hang out over your house. Why? Because you thought about right now how you want to age in place. And watch this. If you don't have kids, then if you become that house in terms of where the younger kids want to hang out, now that will help you when you need somebody to come and live with you to help you out as you get older. You see how that is working out too? So I challenge you, number one, to think where you want to be 5 years from now. And secondly, who do you need in your life that can help you get there? Like, let's have a conversation about how we get you to where you want to be 5 years from now. And I promise you this, if you don't start now to work on where you want to be and to design your life, then it's going to be 5 years from now and you're like, man, how would life have been different if I reached out to Dana so that she could help me with the Dana method and that she could help me to get to where I wanted to be but didn't want to verbalize it? Because here's the last thing. we're afraid. Don't allow fear to handicap you from doing what you want to do. Because a lot of times you don't want to verbalize what you really are thinking because you're afraid of failure. But I would argue that you've already failed if you don't allow your mind to think about where you can be 5 years from now. So, to wrap up, poor people say, I can't. Rich people say, how can I? So, what's your mindset? The mindset of a rich person or the mindset of a poor person? Reach out to me today. Let's have a conversation. I'll post my link in order for you to book time so that we can have a conversation about how you can age in place and how we can reframe your mind to be someplace different 5 years from now than where you are today. Let's go.